Good to see you, Bill. Hope you're worth waiting for.
I would say he's in a strong position that he has to apologise. As you say, at least 6 Tory MPs, many of them a similar crowd, the fiercest critics of Boris Johnson prior to those horrible events yesterday in Westminster, calling for him to withdraw for the security of Sir Keir Starmer. But also you've got to think of what consequences Boris Johnson's comments will have on his wider premiership. So we saw already that him defending his Jimmy Savile jibe post the Sue Gray update resulted in the resignation of Munira Mirza, the head of policy at number 10, one of Boris Johnson's closest confidants and also allies, the implications for that. And also this is a prime minister who's attempting to reset his premiership to clear out his inner circle, to focus more on policy, and to kind of step behind from various scandals surrounding Partygate and also other more pressing issues like the cost of living crisis. And it seems that if he keeps on defending this matter without any substance or to at least further clarify his position, then that can vindicate him even further.
Just get to the bottom of it all then, because Tobias Ellwood is referring to it as a sort of false truism, this kind of argument that is levelled at Donald Trump, that we're becoming a sort of Trumpian parliament by making these kinds of comments. Was he in any way responsible for the prosecution of Jimmy Savile, or did he, as is being alleged by the Prime Minister, let it slip through the net on his watch?
So, yeah, I think it's really important to clarify the facts here. So, Keir Starmer was director of the Crown Prosecution Service at the time at which these incidents were brought forward regarding Jimmy Savile, but he was not the reviewing lawyer in that case. And then the Crown Prosecution Service quite recently has clarified that he had, that no reference in the report that Keir Starmer was involved in the matter. However, at the time, in around 2013, Keir Starmer did apologise for the shortcomings in the part played by the CPS in these cases, but again, was not involved. And actually, he did criticise not just prosecutors, but also the police as well. As Tom, I think, referred to there, I think when you're the head of an institution like the CPS, you have to, set by example and highlight both successes and shortcomings. But I think that's the important line, in that he himself was not the reviewing lawyer in that particular case.
Bill, what did you make of the scenes yesterday surrounding Sir Keir? They looked very, very disturbing. And as we were finding out earlier, he hasn't been the only person subjected to this sort of jostling and abuse. But of course, in the wake of Sir David Amos's and Joe Cox's murders, people are very, very sensitive, and who would blame politicians for being very nervous about this? What do you think can be done about all of this?
Yeah, no, I think Joe Cox is a particular worth of note, because Joe's widow, Brandon, actually spoke about this yesterday and branded Boris Johnson's comments in the House of Commons as lazy lies. And I think it's important when you are an elected representative that you have, an air of responsibility, among, wider discourse around politics. And I think we're in quite a volatile moment, given the fact that, we're in the midst still of the Partygate scandal. I feel as if the country is suffering from somewhat of a democratic deficit, in a sense that trust in politicians and the media and some of our key institutions are in decline, and people are rightly angry and apathetic with the system, as seeing, a small minority that is a common occurrence. If anyone goes to Parliament Square, they'll see these people on a regular basis. But no, I think it does represent something maybe much wider than Boris Johnson's comments, and sometimes we can feel there's a loose correlation between the actions taken by the Prime Minister and the results of what we saw yesterday.
Bill, we'll leave it there.